Hey everyone, if you're following my blog, bridgingthegap.blogspot.com, and I'll leave a link in the description below if you're not, but if you are, then you know we have moved back to Indiana. And so that was never our plan, but God has other plans for us, so we choose to follow His leading and His timing, which is never our timing. And so I wanted to do a video. It's a new year, so Happy New Year, Happy 2021. And I just wanted to encourage you with the scriptures about planning. I have been a planner for such a long time. When I was very small, I always had pen and paper, and then my mom bought us pocket calendars, which you can still buy at the Dollar Tree for $1. And I would write down everything that happened every single day in those little blocks. And so I've done planning forever, and it looks really different now. And I know planning changed for a lot of people in 2020 because there were sporting events or concerts or trips or things that they had planned to do and they couldn't because of COVID. And work changed for a lot of people, school changed for a lot of people, and I know our lives changed too, not as drastically, especially in Alabama. It wasn't as prevalent as this area that we moved to, but I want to give you a few scriptures to read. I don't want to take too much of your time today, but I just want to encourage you that it's okay to make plans. It's okay to want to do things and plan ahead, but just always wrap up those plans in prayer, because God's plans aren't always ours and His ways aren't always our ways. So we need to just be mindful that we are trusting Him and His plan for our lives, and His plans are always better. Just gonna tell you, His plans are always better. So Proverbs chapter 16 verse 3 says, "Commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established." So whatever you're wanting to do, just commit it to God. Whatever desire you have in your heart to do something for Him, just commit it to Him and then pray about it. Just offer it to Him, ask Him to bless it, and He will even establish your thoughts. Verse 9, "A man's heart deviseth his way, but the Lord directeth his steps." So you can choose what way you want to go, but when you have asked Jesus to be the Lord of your life and you're letting God lead you, then He will order your steps, and they won't necessarily take you to the same place that your steps were going to take you. And really, it's a blessing and it's a great thing. It just doesn't always feel like it at the time. And the last one is really familiar to many of us, but I feel like I need to share it, and it is in Proverbs also, chapter 3, verses 5 through 6. "Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct thy paths. Be not wise in thine own eyes. Fear the Lord, and depart from evil." So it's really important to remember that we are not as smart as we always think we are. We can't see the future like God can. We don't know everything that's going to happen. We don't know what's up ahead. We don't even know what 2021 is going to look like for us. We hope that it's better than 2020, but I want that every year. So it's not just because there was a pandemic. So if you will give God your heart in your life and ask Him to lead you and help you, He will. The Bible says that if you will acknowledge Him in all your ways, in everything you do, that He will help you. He's going to order your steps. He's going to get you to the right place. And if you're trusting in Him, then everything's going to work out. It's going to be great. It's going to be just like He wants it for you. And trust me, His plans are so much better than ours. I wasn't excited about moving back to Indiana from Alabama But, I'm lining up my will with God's. I don't want him to change his mind and line up with me, because there's a reason that we left. And he told us some of the reasons that he wants us back in Indiana and some of the things he has for us to do. So it's really important to just trust God with your calendar, with your life, and be flexible. Make the plans, do the things, but at the same time, know that it's okay if things don't go the way that you planned. Some of the biggest disappointments I've had has been because things just didn't look like I thought they should. And if I didn't have that big expectation for something, then honestly, I wouldn't have felt the disappointment the way that I did. So if you want some contentment and happiness in the new year, be flexible. Trust your plans in your life to God, and watch what he does and see where he takes you. I hope something I've said has encouraged you and has given you strength for your journey and light for your way. God bless you.